Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Ray Kirkhoff, and I am currently the chairman of the NineStar Board of Directors. Welcome to NineStar Meet the Candidate tonight at our town hall. Once again, because of COVID protocols, we are videotaping this for our members who are seeking the position for the Board of Directors. This video will be posted online as well as rebroadcast on our NineStar local Channel 9. For each of our candidates, this is like a job interview with 18,000 people deciding who they're going to hire. This is not a popularity contest, but instead a way that NineStar gets information about the candidates for director out to our members so they can be informed to make an informed decision on who they want to hire as director of this cooperative for a 3-year term. It's serious business, and the most important thing our members do for the cooperative each year. Over the last 25 years, our members have selected highly qualified fellow members to serve on the board and help NineStar become one of the most successful cooperative utilities in the state of Indiana and across the nation. I urge all our members to familiarize yourselves with our candidates by watching the video and reading the candidates' biographies that we have posted on our website so that you are ready to hire the people you feel is most suited to be a director of our cooperative for the online voting, which starts March 1st. Without further delay, I will introduce each of our candidates and allow them to come to the podium and tell you a little about themselves and why they want to serve as a director on NineStar Board. The first person I'd like to call up is Susan Botkins. Susan is seeking an at-large position on our board. She has been a member since 1985 and currently subscribes to electric, voice, and broadband services from the cooperative. Susan is a graduate of Greenfield Central High School and earned a Bachelor of Science degree in the School of Agriculture at Purdue University. She and her husband, David, reside in Green Township in Hancock County.
Good evening. My name is Susan Botkins. I'm married to David. We have a son, Joe, who is married to Chelsea and been blessed with a grandchild, Brecken. I do live at 5946 East 1000 North in Green Township, was born and raised just a half a mile from where I presently live. Been born on a farm, and we have a small farm now. And in the past have been, my parents had Central Indiana Power as well as Hancock Rural, which has now been combined for NineStar Connect. So not only have me and my husband had services from this utility for 35 years, but my parents also had services from NineStar. I graduated from Greenfield Central High School, went to Purdue, got a Bachelor of Science degree in Agriculture Economics. I started working for the Hancock County Soil and Water Conservation District in 1985. I designed conservation practices and was a weed specialist. In 1995, I went to work for the Hancock County Surveyor's Office working on drainage projects. In 2008 to the present, I have served as the elected county surveyor. I am retiring at the end of this year from the Surveyor's Office. So I'm looking for new opportunities and ways to serve Hancock County and the surrounding areas. I believe serving on the NineStar Connect board would be an excellent fit. I have leadership and planning experience and a conservative background. I've attended leadership meetings put on by NineStar this year, where I've learned a great deal about the operations, finance, and the different utilities NineStar has to offer. Being the surveyor, I have gained knowledge in construction planning, understanding the rural and urban challenges. I think I would be an asset to the board by helping with the development of the water and sewer areas. I understand the struggles and the opportunities that could help guide NineStar in these areas. I'm willing to learn new information, and work as part of a team. I am forward-thinking, but appreciate the rich history this county has. I would devote the time and energy this board would require. Other activities I'm involved with include my church, Willow Branch United Methodist, volunteering at the soup kitchen, helping with the 4-H sheep show. I volunteered at the hospital prior to COVID. I am currently the president of the County Surveyors Association for Indiana and have served on numerous committees and organizations associated with government. I look forward to this opportunity and appreciate your vote.
Now I'd like to introduce Jeff Corns. Jeff is seeking an at-large position on our board. He has been a member since 2003 and currently subscribes to electric, voice, and broadband services from the cooperative. Jeff earned his Bachelor of Science degree in geography from the University of Iowa and is currently seeking a master's degree in business administration from Iowa State University. He and his wife, Marcy, reside in Vernon Township in Hancock County.
Hello, my name is Jeff Corns, and I'm a candidate for the at-large number 3 district. Some quick background information on myself. I grew up in Iowa, where I went to college and met my wife, Marcy, who I've been married to for 25 wonderful years. I received my degree in geography with an emphasis in geographical information systems, or GIS, which is computerized mapping with some analysis. My wife and I moved to Indiana 20 years ago, and we've lived in Hancock County for the last 19 of those years. We have 4 daughters. My oldest is a junior playing lacrosse and studying animation down in Georgia. Our second daughter is a sophomore at Purdue studying cellular biology, and our younger 2 are still in high school over at Bishop Chatard. On the professional front, I've worked in IT and GIS my entire career, primarily focused on helping local governments and small utilities. For the past 20 years, I've led a GS company that is the maker of the popular Beacon platform, which many of you may have used here in Hancock County. I serve as the outside president of a family-owned company and currently report to a board made up of both family and non-family members, so I understand the importance of good board dynamics. My role includes strategic planning, budgeting, mergers and acquisitions, and overall P&L and performance responsibility. I have over 20 years of executive and operational management experience, including serving on several commercial, academic, and nonprofit boards. I currently serve as the TechPoint board member, an organization focused on helping grow the tech ecosystem here in Indiana. So what makes a good board member? I really think it boils down to 3 main areas. The first is commitment. I've served on several boards in the past that have less than active members, and as you'd expect, that lack of participation typically leads to poor performance. One of the things that attracted me to NineStar's board was the requirement for active participation and ongoing continuing education, 2 things that closely align with my personal and professional beliefs. The second is skills and experiences that complement the board. So in addition to my business and operational background, my focus on GS and IT and cybersecurity I think would be a good complement for the NineStar board. And then the third is a sense of community service. My wife and I both are big believers in community service, but you may ask specifically why NineStar. We live and are raising our family on a rural acreage that if NineStar was a for-profit utility would likely not provide some of the services we receive like broadband internet access. So because of NineStar's focus on its vision and mission, it's improved our family's quality of life. So when I look to where I want to invest my own time and energy back in the community, NineStar is a perfect fit. I hope to be able to serve you as one of your board members for the next 3 years. My name is Jeff Corns, and I'm a candidate for the at-large number 3 district.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Tim During. Tim is also seeking an at-large position on our board. He has been a member since 2019 and is currently subscribed to electric service from the cooperative. Tim earned his Bachelor of Science degree in civil engineering from the University of Wisconsin and his master's degree in management from Purdue University. He and his wife, Martha, reside in Fall Creek Township in Hamilton County.
Good evening. My name is Tim During, and I'm seeking the opportunity to serve you on your board of directors. I appreciate the opportunity to share my story this evening and my interest in this role with the NineStar community. The members here this evening, or those watching online, are clearly committed to being part of an excellent cooperative, and I thank you for your engagement. It has always been my belief that one should use their professional talents for the benefit of their employer, for their industry, and for their community. My interest in the Board of Directors opportunity is consistent with this value of service. In the next few minutes, I will share some information on my personal background, on what I believe successful board service looks like, on my qualifications to serve on your board, and on my view of the challenges and opportunities that your board will encounter in the coming years. I've been an Indiana resident for 36 years and reside in NineStar's Board District 1. Martha and I have been married for 40 years. We have 2 married adult daughters and 2 grandchildren in the area, and we're certainly open for more. While I consider myself a lifelong learner, my formal education includes a Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering from the University of Wisconsin at Milwaukee, with a water resource and sanitation focus, and a Master's in Management from Purdue University at Calumet. One could say I have utility services in my DNA. My father worked as a plant operator for a municipal water utility. I worked my way through college, maintaining that same water system, fixing water mains, installing fire hydrants, and similar duties. Following college graduation, I began a 4-decade career with a large electric and gas utility, NIPSCO, up in the northern third of the state of Indiana, and their parent corporation, NineStar, retiring in 2019 as an operations and engineering vice president. I currently own and operate a small part-time consulting business supporting this industry. In addition to my industry experience, I've served on multiple boards over my career. I've served my industry as the board chair of the Midwest Energy Association, an entity supporting electric and gas utilities across the Midwest of the United States. I've served my community as the board chair of the Nature Works Conservancy District, a small local storm and wastewater utility, and I've been a board member for a local chapter of an American Red Cross, as well as a community rehabilitation services agency. My service to this industry and to my community through board leadership roles has helped me understand the value a board of directors provides to its stakeholders. It's also helped me understand what makes a board of directors successful and what makes a good board member. From my point of view, successful boards understand the members' needs. They're comprised of diverse skill sets. They recognize the strategic landscape and the opportunities available for the utility, and they ensure that the organization optimally serves its members. Successful board members commit their time and talents from an individual perspective and in an overall continuous learning environment, something that this organization and your cooperative is very much supportive of, and it's very encouraging to see. Successful board members use their individual talents to create a broadly insightful board. And lastly, successful board members do not replace management's efforts to serve their members, but rather enhance them through asking the right questions and creating strategic dialogue. My professional career path has been certainly a key part of my lifelong learning journey. Within the utility industry, I've had the opportunity to develop workforce and public safety programs. I've led large operating and engineering units across urban and rural environments. I've developed and executed large infrastructure replacement programs. I've protected the electric grid from cyber vulnerabilities. I've advocated for the business in the regulatory environment, developing financial plans, and allocating capital to top needs. And lastly, I've worked on integrating merged businesses and their processes. These experiences have been gained over a broad utility scale, from a municipal water utility to small gas companies similar to the size of NineStar, to a Fortune 500 multi-state energy holding company. As a result, I've had the opportunity to witness the diverse cultures that make all of these entities successful and what works and doesn't work for various types of organizations. While my career has developed extensive industry knowledge, more importantly, I believe, they've provided a deep understanding of the value these services provide for the members and our communities. I understand and respect the value our members place on safe and reliable service. I've witnessed personally customer understanding, customer frustration, and gratitude associated with the power outage and restoration process. I understand the value that utility services provide to your life and to your business success, and I've seen how industry can be a driver of our community's prosperity. These experiences in the electric, gas, water, and wastewater industries have provided me with extensive strategic, financial, regulatory, safety, customer service, and infrastructure development skills, all exceptionally relative to this Board of Directors opportunity. Looking forward, one of the most important responsibilities of our board is to establish the strategic direction for our cooperative. The ways in which NineStar serve all of you will certainly evolve as the world changes around us. Our nation's advancements in clean energy transition, in infrastructure investment, in broadband expansion will create challenges for our cooperative as well as opportunities to enhance the services that all of our members enjoy. I believe my insights will help our Board of Directors understand this evolving landscape, meet the challenges presented, and recognize opportunities to serve our members even better. Our cooperative, NineStar Connect, is committed to providing the best value and service for our members, and I'd very much enjoy the opportunity to serve all of you by making what is already a very talented Board of Directors even stronger. Thank you for your interest in selecting the next board members.
Now I'd like to introduce Mark Evans. Mark is seeking the District 2 position for our board. He has been a member since 2000 and currently subscribes to voice and broadband services from the cooperative. Mark earned his associate degree in applied science from Mid-American College of Funeral Service and his Bachelor of Science degree in business administration from Ball State University. He and his wife Laura reside in Adams Township in Madison County.
Yes, again, my name is Mark Evans. As Ray had said, serving District 2 out of Madison County. My wife Laura and I have two children who both attend the schools within the Pendleton school system. I currently work for DFAS, which stands for Defense Finance and Accounting Service. I've been there almost a full year now. I also serve as the clerk treasurer for the town of Marklettville, which I've served in that capacity for almost 20 years now. As Ray said, I've got a bachelor's degree in business administration from Ball State, which obviously I use. The Mid-America College of Funeral Service degree I do not use currently. But we're also, as a family, we're members of Eastside Church of God in Anderson, and I'm a member of the Marklettville Masonic Lodge, number 629 in Marklettville. So first of all, I want to thank you, all the members, for taking the time to learn about the members that have either chosen to run or rerun for directorship of this great company, cooperative that we call NineStar Connect. I appreciate the opportunity to serve another term. And look forward to working with the existing board members and future board members on the continued vision that we do have for NineStar. I would say my experience, I used to be in banking industry for 20 years, so my understanding of financials, how a business runs, those kind of things, that allows me to, I think, serve positively as a board member. The 20 years experience with the local government also allows me to learn about and understand the budgets and how things work and operate for a small business as well as along with a political subdivision. So at this point, I'll just like to say that I will continue to serve the NineStar members to the best of my ability and with their best interest in mind, as I always have, and appreciate the opportunity to continue to serve our members. Thank you for your time.
This time I'd like to introduce Phil Hayes. Phil is seeking the District 9 position for our board, and he has been a member since 1976 and currently subscribes to electric, voice, broadband, and video services from NineStar. Phil is a graduate of Greenfield High School and earned his Bachelor of Science degree in Industrial Management from Purdue University. Phil and his wife Pam reside in Jackson Township in Hancock County.
Good evening. My wife Pam and I have been cooperative members for 45 years, and we will celebrate 53 years of marriage this coming June. Our son Brandon and his wife Becky and our two granddaughters also reside on NineStar's lines, and they attend Eastern Hancock schools. Ray mentioned that we take video services. Last week, we canceled our video services and switched to streaming, which is a current initiative for NineStar Connect. Change is always difficult, but I think my wife can testify that after two weeks, really, of learning how to navigate streaming channels, it was a success. And I encourage any member who is a video service customer today to make that change. I am an incumbent director, currently serving District 9. I first became a director in 1996. And have found the experience of being a director for NineStar far beyond anything I initially envisioned. Keeping up with the technology is a big challenge, but more importantly, I've found the opportunity to represent you, the members of NineStar, in board deliberations very rewarding. Customer satisfaction and meeting customers' needs is always at the forefront of board discussions. I have become an enthusiastic proponent of the co-op business model. In my experience, no other business model has the potential to better serve its members and customers' interest than any other out there. For example, would you have the opportunity to attend a Meet Your Candidate night if this was an investor-owned utility or even a municipal governing board? In my working life, I spent 37 years in the defense industry, 23 years as a civilian Defense Department employee of the federal government, and 14 years as a corporate employee of a top 5 defense contractor. The government's bureaucracy and the corporation's focus on stockholders made doing the right thing for the customer sometimes very difficult. A co-op like NineStar can avoid or minimize those obstacles by keeping the member customers, our community, and our employees top of mind. Switching gears, the largest portion of your electric bill is the cost of power NineStar pays to our wholesale power provider, Wabash Valley Power Alliance. Wabash is also a cooperative with 23 member RMCs in 3 states, of which NineStar is one. Each of those 23 members holds 1 director seat on the Wabash Valley Board of Directors. The NineStar Board has elected me to represent NineStar as one of those 23. Last April, the Wabash Valley Board of Directors elected me as their chairman for a 2-year term. The power industry is undergoing major changes with the advent of renewables, the need for new transmission to connect and balance those renewables to the grid, the emergence of battery storage, the decline of coal generation, the price pressures in the natural gas industry, and the potential proliferation of electric vehicles that will stress the electrical grid in the future. I believe my job is to represent you and NineStar the best I can by trying to ensure the Wabash Valley directors and management are taking into consideration all of the important factors that lead to the affordable and reliable delivery of electricity to NineStar and to you. Thank you for your attention and support, and I look forward to the opportunity to represent the members of NineStar for one more term. Thank you.
Now I'd like to introduce Tom Ording. Tom is seeking the District 10 position on our board. He has been a member since 2019 and currently subscribes to our water services from NineStar. Tom earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in accounting from Ohio Northern University and a master's degree in tax from the University of Cincinnati. He and his wife, Lorinda, reside in Sugar Creek Township in Hancock County. Tom?
Hello, I am Tom Ording, and I'm a candidate to represent District 10 of NineStar. My wife and myself reside in New Palestine, and we moved to New Palestine in 2007 while relocating to Indiana from Ohio. We became NineStar members in 2019 with the acquisition of Gem Utilities. I am a CPA in both Ohio and Indiana, and a graduate of Ohio Northern with a Bachelor of Arts in Accounting and a Master's of Science in Taxation from the University of Cincinnati. I am currently employed by Wabash National Corporation as their Director of Tax. I look at this opportunity as it fits into my long-term plans to continue to be involved in the business and business communities as I as I move away from working full-time. As I look at this, I guess there's two basic questions that I need to answer. One is, why do I want to be part of NineStar? And I look at NineStar as a good company and a progressive company. It provides infrastructure services to the NineStar service area, and I look at this as an opportunity to be part of a company that continues to provide these services to its current member and future members, as well as part of a company that will be providing these services as the NineStar area continues to develop. One of the areas that I find the services are being developed is with the fiber optic cables. We don't have it in New Pal yet. I understand we're getting it, but that is something that I see where the board has taken a forethought to provide current members and future members an opportunity. The second question would be, what do I bring to the board? There are two areas where my experience and knowledge will benefit NineStar. During my career, I've worked for one of the largest accounting firms in the world, and during that time, I've been able to work on multiple mergers, acquisitions, and different financial structures. I also have significant experience with financial and governance controls. I've also worked for a few companies where I've had the opportunity to work with and observe individuals as they manage the business. Such opportunities as when to increase or decrease production, when to keep or sell a business unit, or whether to buy a tuck-in business unit to fit. With that, I have knowledge and experience that I hope to pass on to the NineStar community and to the board and to its employees. With that, I thank you.
This time I'd like to introduce Joe Paxton. Joe is seeking the District 6 position on our board. He has been a member since 1974 and currently subscribes to the electric, voice, broadband, and security services for NineStar. He is a graduate of Greenfield Central High School and Purdue University. He and his wife Patty reside in Green Township in Hancock County.
Good evening, I'm Joe Paxton, and I'm a farmer in Hancock County, and I raise corn, sweet corn, and soybeans in Green, Vernon, and Center Township, and I've been a board member since 2005. As a lifelong resident of Hancock County, it gives me great pleasure to honor to serve for an organization that has been a great influence in the success of people of Hancock County. What has been accomplished has given so many residents opportunities to grow individually as a community. The NineStar mission to grow and give members tools and technology to be more successful every day is extremely rewarding. I believe the county residents deserve the very best, and NineStar has continued to deliver at a very high level. NineStar's support of the communities it serves is one that I'm very proud to serve as a director. Thank you.
Well, I want to take this time to thank the applicants for their time in filling out the application and taking the time to come here and be videoed for the position. It does take a little time out of your your day, and it's not an easy application to go through, and such. It's one of those that, you know, as I said to start with, it's not a popularity contest. So I want to really take the time to thank those candidates. I'd also like to take time to thank our members that showed up here tonight, and also those who are watching us. At this time, this concludes our town hall, Meet the Candidates. So thank you, and we'll see you on the other side.